busy night, but there's always room for another.
Hello and welcome everybody, this is Yost Leerbach. Can you just in time for a quick look, first look sort of thing into the new Blizzard game Hearthstone. What is Hearthstone exactly? Well, it's a World of Warcraft electronic trading card game where you build decks and then play against them, and it's actually a lot cooler than it seems. Right now I don't have much. I just literally got this today and started playing around. And I've made 4 decks, and I've unlocked like I think 5 of the classes. Let's see here. Yeah, 5 of the classes. And naturally, just like I am with anything, I suck with all of them. I think what I'm going to do here for this one is I'm going to try to, I guess, teach you how to play the game. So when it comes out, full to the public, then most of you at least know the basics, even though you still kind of have to go through the tutorial stages to learn the game anyway. But yeah, whenever you start the game, you're given the mage deck, the basic mage deck to start with, and I think I'll start with the mage. I'll start with the mage deck. I believe this is Jaina Proudmoore, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I played anything Warcraft related. A couple years, in fact. I got out of World of Warcraft a long time ago and have pretty much swore off of anything WoW related. Until this game came out, and I'm like, hey, it's a card game. I'm not a big fan of card games, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway, because maybe this can change my mind. And, in my opinion, it's better than Magic. But then again, I think Magic is primarily luck-based because of the way the mana system works. Right there, you see a coin flip determines who goes first, and right here we get our starting cards. If you're not happy with what you have, you can select as many of them to replace, and they'll go back into your deck. I think they go back in your deck, and you get them reselected. If you go first, you get just the first 3 cards. I think, do you draw one on turn 1? I know, I just played this game literally 10 minutes before recording this. Okay, I do. I have that short term of memory. But if you're player 2, you get 1 extra card, and you get 2 extra cards, one of which is the coin, which gives you an extra mana crystal for 1 turn only. Now, what mana crystals are, that's what you use to spend mana on here, and there's a reason I'm not playing against an actual person right now. I'm trying to... So right here you see this guy has a 1 mana crystal, or this thing has 1 mana crystal. I can spend 1 mana crystal to cast this, which I'll go ahead and do that. And you see that mana crystal is now faded. Every turn you gain a new crystal, I think up to 10, and then you refill the empty one. So yeah, basically it's like tapping mana and Magic the Gathering. You tap mana to use it, and yeah. Whenever you can't do anything, you'll hear that little job done, which I'm not sure if you heard that in the background. Yeah, I thought that was really cool when they did that. When they did that, because it's like, oh, it's Warcraft 3. Oh, that's what the grunts say. Even though I played that game maybe for... I probably played that game less than any other RTS I've ever played, come to think of it. So right here we can cast 2 more spells, or we can cast our hero ability for 2 mana, which deals 1 damage to an enemy. Right now it wouldn't be worth it because we can play a Murloc. I hate the... It brings awful memories. And I'm not just talking about the community in WoW, I'm talking about the Murlocs are terrible creatures. So right here we got 2 new things here. We got a creature, and we got a creature with an ability. right here you see the attack power and the health of the creature. If that health reaches 0 or lower, they die. And presumably go to the graveyard. I'm not sure if there is an actual graveyard in this game. However, if their attack is below 0, yeah, they're still alive. Similar to Magic, how they have the toughness. Was it toughness? And is it attack and toughness? I never remember. Damage and health, you know. I want to say it's attack and toughness for Magic. The only difference is with this one, any damage dealt to these characters is permanent. In addition, also, unlike Magic, any increases dealt to any increase to attack or health is also permanent. So right there you see how equipment works. Whenever you play an equipment card, you can attach it to your actual character and attack with that person. Now, creatures have what's known as summoning sickness. I'm not sure if it's called that in this game. I didn't see an actual name. But I'm going to presume that that's what it's called. Actually, I'm going to save that for next turn, because that thing is... Yeah, that thing would kill him. I'll go ahead and play this guy. I'll buff up my other guys. But in Magic the Gathering and in Yu-Gi-Oh! At least, they call it summoning sickness, where when you summon a creature, they can't attack on that turn they are summoned unless they have a special ability that says otherwise. In this game, it's called Charge. In Magic, it's called Haste. Just to let you know, you're going to see a lot. You're going to hear a lot of comparisons to Magic here, because that's Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are the only two card games I actually really played a lot of, aside from a little bit of Magi Nation. But no one ever remembers that game, which is a shame because it's actually not half bad. Again, this comes from someone who pretty much doesn't like card games. Yeah, Magic is the big one, and that's the one me and my friends are currently playing, and I wish we didn't play it all the time, because whenever we play with like 4 people, and it's like 4 duels, or 4 people in one duel, like 4 versus 4, and it just becomes a draw. It's like what should be like a 10-minute battle becomes a 20-minute or a 4-hour duel. And it becomes even worse when you realize, oh, oops. Yeah, see right there, he's asleep right now, so I can't attack with him. But yeah, you get, But this game, however, it seems like it's really fast paced, because even though you start off with more health than you would in Magic, you start off with 20 health. And the amount of damage you're dealing with creatures is about the same. Like, for 3 mana, that's pretty high. The 5/1 that just died right there, that's pretty high for 3 mana, but that's also not too unheard of, too, for Magic as well. So go ahead and play that. So yeah, one thing I probably should mention, select cards, you click them, and then you like place them on the field somewhere. If you don't want to play them, you pull them back where the aura is green instead of blue. Just click again. So right there we got to draw a few cards, and we got Arcane Missiles, which I might end up using. Frostwolf Grunt with Taunt, which that's actually pretty cool. In all fairness, I think this would be in Magic the Gathering. This would be 3 mana instead of 2. But I think because of the way the mana system works in this game, and the fact that it's supposed to be a faster paced game, it makes more sense to make it less. I don't want to use that because he doesn't have any creatures on the field right now, so I'm going to go ahead and deal 3 damage to him. Another thing about this game is that you would not be able to make a physical card game out of this because of the stuff they do, like that right there, the random damage. Like, how do you calculate the random damage if there's like 5 creatures on the field? Because there's a chance it'll hit him, but there's also like a 1 in 6 chance that it'll hit one of the other creatures as well, and that's 1 in 6 each time. Am I actually gonna beat this guy? That would be awesome if I did. Because I've fought what is this? Who is this? It's not letting me bring up his name. I fought the warrior like 5 times already and lost every time. Though, in all fairness, considering that, I may still lose this match. I'm gonna. Nah, I shouldn't have done that. So right there, this creature has Battle Cry, which it's an immediate ability. Activates automatically whenever you play it the first time and only once. We've already explained what Taunt was. Polymorph, if you've ever played... I love Polymorph, because if you've ever played World of Warcraft, you know exactly why. Mage's Polymorph ability is just one of the neatest abilities out there. Whoa, what did I do? Oh! Wow, I just... I just used an ability... Okay, so get rid of his shield, keep that. The warrior, I know for a fact, can actually continually gain more armor each turn. So you don't want to let him use that. You don't want that to get stacked. I'm thinking because that guy's a bigger guy. Oh, he has charge. Yeah, that's some attack. Oh, yeah, Polymorph. Go ahead and Polymorph him. I gotta start paying attention to what I'm doing here. So play that on me. And go ahead and just attack. And just like in World of Warcraft, you ignore the sheep. You deal the sheep blast. Though, of course, in this game they stay a sheep, so if there's anything he has attached to that creature was like, say, a Murloc can gain bonuses from other Murlocs. It can't anymore because obviously now it's a beast, but it can gain abilities from other beasts, and right there are the Murlocs. And that sheep just died. Holy crap, I think I am actually going to beat him this. Okay, so this gives one friendly minion a +1/+1, which is a shorthand for 1 attack and 1 defense, or 1 attack and 1 health. Go ahead and attach to Murloc. He seems to be lasting the longest, though it really doesn't matter, they're both the same. At this point, they might as well be the same. And actually, because of my ADD, there, and deal 3 damage to him, deal 1 damage. And next turn, if everything goes well, which of course it won't, I can guarantee you something will happen, I should be able to beat him next turn. Oh wait, forgot about the stat. Hold on. When I something with fearless attack, give it charge. Oh wow. Oh, what did I say? I got a 7/7 War Golem, so I'll go ahead and play that. I'm looking at 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can do 9 damage to me now.
Push forward.
Which would be enough to kill the golem, but if he deals damage directly to me, that won't be enough. I'll kill him next turn, I think, no matter what. Yeah. I'm actually going to beat the warrior. Also, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this before, but this is how you get new decks. Is you beat the class to get the new starter deck, and then you buy cards to add more, you buy cards to add more to those pre-existing decks. Destroy damaged enemy minions, so... oh wow. Hey, little minion with charge. This is gonna get really annoying now, because he's kind of set me down to 0. So next turn he's gonna bring back the shield. I can guarantee you that's the first thing he's gonna do. Yep, armor up. I said it was the first thing he's gonna do, didn't I? He's gonna hit me, and those 2 guys are gonna hit me. Oh no, they hit my minion. Oh wow, this is... Oh, the minions have 1/1. That's gonna be... oh, better than nothing. So let me see here. 3 damage. They can, unless one of his cards is another one of those damage cards. But I doubt it. Oh, taunt. That's great. So I don't have to attack this guy. It's gonna attack. Oh wow. Oh. This warrior is just messed up. I don't know why I was gonna cast that on him. Go ahead and
attack that minion with taunt.
alright. Attack the minion with taunt. So yeah. Probably shouldn't be attacking, and he's probably gonna cast that, I can guarantee you. Yep, gain armor. Trying to think if there's any cards I have in my deck that... I think there is one where I can deal 6 damage. Oh, of course I'm dead though. So yeah. You win some, you lose some. So yeah, you gain... In order to gain cards, you can either buy them or you can level up your characters up to level 10. I think up to level 10 you continually get cards. I think you might be able to get more cards like that. Or you can go into play against real life opponents. If you win, you get some gold. And also, you may have seen at the beginning here, we have some stuff we can do to get our character to get stuff. So yeah. You can also buy cards with actual money. And I'm gonna try and... I'm gonna buy 7 packs. No, that's a lot to buy. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Yeah. Don't look. Don't look. You don't know what my password is. Not that I'll be able to tell from that anyway. You know, honestly, how many words are there? That's 8 letters? 8 letters? You know, I want to say that's 8 letters, I don't know. 8 letters, one of them has to be numbers, one of them has to be capitalized. And I think underscores count. I don't know, actually, I don't know, I don't think symbols count. I don't think symbols count. Do they? No, they don't. No, they don't. So now we just wait for the authentication. Oh, wow. Does it really take this long to authenticate, to check for authenticity? I mean, even if you're on like on a slower connection, it shouldn't take this. There we go. It really shouldn't take that long, even if you're on a slower connection. I gotta say, oh, Beta Hero. Thank you for helping test our stores. We got Goblin Mecha Torque. Battlecry summon awesome innovation. Well, that sounds pretty cool. Okay, so now let's go ahead and show you how packs work here. When you get a pack, you go into the open pack card here, and right there, see we have 7, so we can place one here. It bursts open, and we get 5 cards, which isn't the most you get in the world, but hey, you know, it's not too bad, especially for a game like this. And you get a random set of cards. I think at least one of these is rare. I don't know. Or there might be a chance of getting rare cards. No. I think rare cards have like gold backgrounds or something like that, like gold borders. Let's see, we got Frost Elemental, which should really be a mage card. We got a Warlock card, a few more. Twisting Nether. That's cool. Emperor Cobra. Cool. Okay. So let's open up the next one and see what we got here. Okay. Yes, and by the way, you do have to click each card to flip them over. Fairy Dragon. I think No, I was trying to get that as a pet in World of Warcraft at one point, but I couldn't get to the area. Like, there's a quest you had to do for it. And I couldn't get into that area. I couldn't figure out how to get to that area for some reason. Oh, it's like... I like that ability. I might put that in my mage deck. Oh, wow, these are all class? That's cool. Silence is a minion with silence. Do remove all card, text, and then channel. That's cool. Oh, cool. So it basically brings it into a one, makes it into just whatever, like, that makes it into a fairly standard card. In Battlecry, it does something when you play it from your hand for the first time. Enemies must attack taunt. It doesn't give this one taunt, but it gives the Jason card taunt. That's another thing that you can't do in Magic, because you could like easily move your cards around, so what would be considered an adjacent card in that sense, but this one you can't. Attack of your weapon. I think that might be with like whenever you have a weapon equipped to your class. Yeah, I'm looking at these. I'm looking way too long at these cards. Oh, rare? I guess this one must be a rare card then. One of these two, I think this one might be a rare card, looking at the text. Cone of Cold. Freeze a minion and the minions next to it, and deal 1 damage to them. It's awesome. Adjacent minions have +1 attack. Deal 1 damage to a minion and give it +2 attack. Let's look at Demolisher. That kind of looks like the Juggernaut from Magic the Gathering. For those of you who don't know what a Juggernaut is, it's a 4 attack, 3 defense card artifact, which basically this means it's basically a machine that has to attack every turn. Might have been a 4/2. I'm trying to remember. I like that ability. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Whenever a friendly beast dies, gain +2/+1. Oh, that's cool. That'll go in my hunter deck then. Oh, epic. Oh, okay. So the gems tell you what they are. The gems here tell you what they are. So this is an epic card. Oh, okay. So the gems are the color of the gems equal the color of the rarity, just like in WoW. World of Warcraft. For those of you who don't know, I don't know if I've mentioned that before. But you got a different colored rarity for items. Like the text will be a different color. Like you got white for common, which like they're common items. Green for uncommon. Blue for rare. Purple for epic, and then you have orange for legendary. I could be missing a few in there. If you play Borderlands, it's like the same exact method. The only difference is in Borderlands, you'll find a lot more greens than you'll find commons, at least in Borderlands 2, though that could have been my luck. So let's see, what do we have here? Youthful Brewmaster. Oh yeah, one of the pandas from the new game. The Brewmaster. Return a friendly minion from your battlefield to your hand. Okay. Yeah, that's something I don't get. Like the Succubus has a similar battle cry of you discard a card from your graveyard or from your hand to player, and it's like I don't know if that's because it's a cheaper card to play, and maybe that's the penalty cost or something. Weapon has +2 attacks. That's pretty cool. Enrage. When damage, this minion has new power. Oh, that's cool. Put a copy of a random minion from your opponent's deck into the battlefield. Oh, I like that. That's cool. I could use that. And then you got Silence Minion, which for 0 mana with Silence. Oh yeah, removes all the card text. Okay. Yeah, I think that'd be worth it. And so we got a rare card right there. So the blue gem is rare. Discard 2 random cards with battle cry, and it's got charge. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty good too. A 5/7 for 5 with charge. Like, it's funny how how fast I'm learning this, or at least I think I'm at least as fast I think I'm learning this. Because again, if you play Magic the Gathering, you can apply a lot of that knowledge to this as well, especially with like mana cost and stuff. You just got to make sure you can adjust for differences, because this one has a cap for how much mana you can have, while Magic the Gathering technically doesn't. So what else do we have? Wrath for the Druid. Deal 3 damage to a minion or 1 damage and draw a card. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Your weapon has 2... Okay, so alright, look at this. Biteful Smith. And then you got Wrath. So we got two stacks of Wrath. Stacks. 2 copies of Wrath. Excuse me. I'm mixing up terminology here. Ooh, Holy Wrath. Holy Wrath! There's a difference between Wrath and Holy Wrath. One's sacrilegious. I've been wanting to make that joke for a while, and I think I just wasted that. Sacrilegious. Though the way I talk, my natural lisp or whatever, you may actually hear that as sacrilegious, not sacrilegious. I don't know why. Anyway, so we got Taunt and Enrage. When damage this minion has new power, so it's got +3 attack when enraged. Choose a minion whenever it attacks, draw a card, and deal damage equal to its cost. Oh, that could be useful, especially if you have a high cost deck. Priestess of Elune. Restore 4 health to your hero. Oh, that's going into my Paladin deck. I think both of those are going into my Paladin deck. Choose a minion whenever it attacks, draw a card. That might go into. And the Warrior, give the damage minion +2/+3. Okay. And last card pack. You know, it occurs to me.
Rare.
Oh wow, got 2 rares, cool. It occurs to me that if Magic card packs actually exploded like that and the cards came out unscathed, you could get me to buy a lot more Magic cards. That'll be fair for paying the same price per booster pack as you do for this game. You do get more cards for Magic. You get like 11 cards as opposed to 5. But like I said, it depends on how you value your worth. I'm doing this primarily to show it off here, so, you know, kind of, it's worth it to me because I get to show you guys how this process works and everything. And so, yeah, it may not be worth it to you to buy the cards. You have Mind Control attack. If your opponent has 4 or more minions, take control of one of them, one at random. Ooh, that could be useful. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion a +1 attack. So that's every turn. Oh, that's cool. That could actually be very useful. It doesn't give it to this minion, just so that you know, when it says another minion, another random minion, it means like, say we have all 5 of these minions out, it'll give it to one of these 4. Actually, we could do that. So we got Mana Worm. If you ever saw the opening to, I want to say, the Burning Crusade expansion pack, this is what the Blood Elf Mage, chick was draining. Had wrapped around her arm before she viciously drained it. Which when I saw that, I was kind of horrified. What do people see in the Blood Elves again? Oh, right, they look sexy. Everyone wants to bang elves for some reason. Whenever you cast a spell, gain +1 attack. So is this guy playing gain +1? I guess this guy's gain +1, so that's cool. I wonder if creatures count as spells though, because I know in Magic, everything that you pay mana for, or that has a mana cost, even if the mana cost is 0, counts as a spell. Does the same apply here? Or are spells specifically like the cards that aren't creatures? Let's see what else we have here. Tauren Warrior, Taunt and Engage, Enrage, Amani Berserker, Enrage, And so yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Okay. So yeah, so we looked at how opening packs and buying packs goes. Also, in addition, you can buy the packs for 100 gold. So yeah, that's how you get it for. That's how you can get them free. You just play a bunch of, matches, and do a bunch of quests and such. Right there, I got. Keep forgetting you gotta right click. This tells you how many you have. You can only have a total of two copies of a card per deck. So I'm gonna get rid of that Argent Squire. She doesn't really go well in this deck. Actually, what was it? Gonna put that in there. Stormwind Champion. Not sure what I want to. I may just end up rebooting the deck and just making a. You know what? Maybe I'll just make a brand new deck from the ground up. What do we have? What don't we have? Hunter, Paladin, Rogue, Mage. No, we'll make a Warlock deck. We'll make a Warlock deck because I need to figure out how to use the Garam Warlocks. Yeah, TV for new swear words, courtesy of Firefly. In that case, for once I'm using a swear word. That's a word I actually know of from a show I actually know. So anyway, we have the Warlock page. I'm gonna go ahead and add that. This is all the cards that the Warlock exclusively has for their deck. Guess that Battle Cry would be worth it. I noticed the Warlocks play a lot like black mana cards in Magic the Gathering, where there's a lot of risk-reward. Like, you deal damage to yourself or your creature. Like, there's a lot of what's called sacrificing or dealing self-damage to your own creatures to basically boost yourself up or eat away at the opponent's health or cards. We'll do that to all characters. I think that's myself included, I guess. That's cards, you and your opponent. So, I guess, yeah. That's pretty much what Hellfire did in the game. That's why I never used it. Deals 2 damage, restores 2 health to your hero. Yeah, I think we can do that. That's worth it. Like I said right here, the battle cry for the Succubus, discard a random card from your hand. I guess you're getting a 4/3 for it, so I guess maybe it's worth it, but I don't know. It dies horribly. Oh, I like that. Oh. I don't like it that much. But I like the give a friendly minion +4/+4 until end of turn. Then it dies horribly. Oh wow, that's flavor text. I didn't notice this. You can not even describe how horrible the death is. It's crazy bad. Maybe worse than that. Just don't do it. Okay, so let me see. Actually, let me look through here real quick and see what I have more than 2 of. I might try to disenchant some cards. Not sure. Maybe you can only have 2 of each. That so I can at least see. It's only telling me I have 2 of each. Well, I don't want to get rid of any of those. Wait, what the? Spend Arcane Dust to create cards and acquire just by disenchant cards. Cost varies with card rarity. Excuse me. So, okay. Oops. So if we want to get rid of this guy, oh, that's soulbound. We can't do that. If we want to get rid of this card, we can disenchant it for 50, and I think we can also make a copy of it for 400. Kind of seems a bit way out there, but I guess, hey, how are you gonna? We're not gonna do that because that's I actually kind of like that Divine Shield ability on it. I wonder why that one's gold. I think that might be their equivalent of hollow cards. Let's see here. Promo, so yeah, like holographic. We can. Actually, I'm gonna put that guy in the deck to see what it's like. Oh wow, I can't. I'm gonna reward. So that's for doing quests. Let's see the expert set, which is what the cards are. I'll put that into those into the deck. Not gonna worry about that, because I'm not gonna put any equipment. Turn the friend. Oh yeah, never mind. Like sitting there saying, wait a minute, did this card include my enemies' friendly minions? Yeah, just kind of. Buy this minion. Oh, that's cool. Might put that in. I think we'll go ahead and put that in. Put that one in. Put that in for a little insurance. What's our balance right now? We got a lot of 3s, 2, 1s. Let's get some. Let's just see what we have for 0. Oh, that's right. That one was. I think that was exclusive. So let's see here. Whenever Murloc is summoned, gain +1 attack. No, I'm not gonna worry about Murlocs. I don't like Murlocs. Put that in. See what we have here. Give adjacent minions taunt. Then you return, give another random friendly minion +1 attack. Yeah, do that. We got 10 more cards to put in. Yeah, unlike most card games, this is like you're limited to what you can put into a deck. Gonna have to split this up in like 4 episodes, aren't I? You're gonna have 1 episode where we did a duel, and then 2 episodes where I'm sitting here building a deck. Yeah, because I'm sure this is interesting for people to see. Do attack. Whenever he takes damage, though. And that one might be adjacent minions. Might put that one in just for the fun of it. So what's the card balance look like? Let's try looking at 4 cost cards. So we have here. Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, do I not have? Oh. I don't have that many. Oh, it was from the expert set. Wow. Oh, you know, we'll stay with the expert set for now. I think I got enough of the basic stuff. Like I said, that's going into my rogue deck. I just unlocked the rogue like right before I started recording this. I kind of like the rogue. I'm kind of liking the rogue a bit. Let's see here. See what else we have here we can fit in. I'm gonna try that. All sets. Okay. And we have 5 more. Let's look at here. Let's see, do I have any spells? I don't think I have any spell cards. I mean, other than creatures, but Huh. Oh, this guy costs 1 less. Okay, so that's what that... If you have a weapon, you can play him for 3 mana instead, whenever you attack. No. You pay 1 less per attack power of your weapon card. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. You see, I know what I'm doing. I just may not know it right away. I'm gonna put 2 of those in. Draw cards would be very useful. I think. There we go. And we got 1 more to put in. What haven't we? I think 1 of him would be good. So let's see what we have here. Okay. Let's put this. There we go. The name I used in WoW. Yes, I actually did call myself Learvok back then. At least when I played a Warlock. Eventually I played a Death Knight, and then I called myself Simba. I have a bit of an interesting story for that one, actually. I'll get into that when we go to test this deck. What the? Oh, right. Gotta hit enter. There we go. Gotta hit enter whenever you put in the name. For some reason it doesn't register. We'll do... Actually, no, we'll do a play, because there's some... So, oh, I can't check the quests. Actually, let me go back real quick and check. Which one is it? Yeah, deal 100 damage to enemy heroes. This is only for players, by the way. It's not for computers. So you gotta actually play. So yeah, I've won once and I've lost about twice against human players. Did I? Maybe 3 times. I don't remember. So we'll go ahead and pull out Learvok. I'm probably gonna give other names to these based on my characters. Though to be fair, if I was actually making this all based on like accurate, like Learvok would probably be a hunter, because the actual Learvok, not WoW or me, is... Oh no, he'd be a rogue. He'd be he's like an assassin type character, like a not an assassin, Black Ops, Shadow, stealth. He was part of like a stealth force or something, but yeah. We are trying to find an opponent. It's gonna rank us. Or the opponent. That's all I've been getting so far. So.
Versus Uther.
Uther Lightbringer. I remember him.
Your soul shall be mine.
I don't remember Gul'dan though. I don't. And I'm not liking this, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop those and hope I get something better. No, wow. Oh, not much better. Oh. And right there. Oh, so we can't do anything this turn, so just go ahead and turn. So now I just gotta wait for DZK Maiden to lay their Goldshire Footmen. Oh, wow. Oh, at least I can play something here. So what's this hero power? Summons a 1/2 silver hand recruit. Okay. So this will be useful. This will be useful to an extent, assuming he uses abilities. Oh, and by the way, one thing I want to show off real quick. Let me go ahead and end my turn real quick. First of all, you can interact with the board. Like when I found this, I was like, "Oh, this is awesome!" Look, if I hit this enough, oh, it breaks it. Oh, if I hit this enough, I can break the glass. I can actually break this, and he's gonna attack me directly. That's another thing you can't do in Magic the Gathering. You can't attack people directly. So it's kind of cool that you can. And that you may not always want to. So yeah, that's the Direwolf Alpha. We have that guy. So what do we want to do? We got 3 mana. Your opponent... No, I don't want to play that one yet. I want to wait for that. We'll go ahead and play this guy then. By the way, as far as Warlocks go, I don't really like the life tap power. I don't like losing health. So we'll go ahead. Oh, we gotta attack the... There we go. We gotta attack the guy. Unfortunately, I had to sack my dainty little butterfly dragon. That doesn't sound as... It doesn't sound as fey as I thought it would sound. So he's probably gonna buff... Oh, okay, so he's gonna attack this guy. Probably attack... Yep. He doesn't want me to damage his precious wolf. Deal 4 damage to a minion. I don't want to waste that on them yet. Let's see. I don't think... Because if that damages everyone, including myself, I don't want to do that right now because that will put me in a very bad... I'm already in a bad position right now, having lost some health. So I'll do that to draw a card. Do it to get Doomguard. Ooh, I can use them next turn. Discard 2 random cards. Not sure what I want to get rid of. Oh, I'm not sure what I'd be willing. Guess that, because that and maybe that. I don't know. Kind of hope it doesn't resort to that. Yeah, one thing I'm curious to see about this, and this is like the first thing that pops in my mind, because you know it's a card game, so I have to compare it to Magic. I'm wondering like how this would play if we used, like, if Magic incorporated some of the rules, like the mana system here, and like being able to attack opponents directly. Like, obviously, like the enemies, the characters taking damage would be a little different. Would be a little. Go ahead and play that. We lose mind control tech. Oh well. I didn't see what the other one. So we can go ahead and actually finally hit him.
Hey, give me a minute.
There we go.
Job's done.
I like to know. I'm glad to know that the gnomes are just as annoying in this game as they are in the other game. I don't remember. I don't remember they're actually all that annoying. That's no one of the jokes is always to punt the gnomes. Because they're little people. Which is funny because no one ever said to punch a dwarf. But then again, if you try to punch a dwarf, I'm pretty certain they would punch you back. Their joke was always being drunk. So we got another guy with charge. Let's do what we want to do here. And freeze a character. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go ahead and try to rush this. Deal as much damage as we can. I'm not gonna get annoyed by that one in particular. And do we want a life tap? And draw a card? Nah, I'm not gonna risk it. I can be patient. I think that's how many cards are left in our deck.
What you want?
Oh, taunt, great. I don't want to play that yet. I only want to play that if things get really dire, and that deal 4 damage to a minion. Ooh, that could be useful against the guy with taunt. Gonna attack me directly, trying to deal as much damage. I'm trying 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can deal 9 damage to him next turn. Oh crap! But he'll probably kill me next turn. Hey, a Voidwalker, cool. This is my favorite summon as a warlock. Come on. Okay, there. Okay.
Why do you fall?
Can play that. It's the strongest guy. Oh, let me crap. Dude, he's gonna kill me next turn. So we're gonna freeze him.
A paltry task.
Hey, give me a
Gonna
minute.
attack him.
For honor.
So I think I bought myself a turn.
A paltry task. Job's done.
Okay, so let me see here. 3, 5, 7, 8. How long is he frozen for? Misses his next attack. Okay. But they have to attack him, so this guy will probably finish off my Void Walker. Well, these guys will do 5 damage to me, plus whatever he pops up. I don't think the Silverhand Recruit that he can summon will be able to deal damage this turn. You know, the Griffin over here makes me really, really, really want a Griffin plushie. And I've checked their Blizzard store, and they don't have any plushies or anything like that. But they have those stupid little World of Warcraft minions that you can pay like $15 for a virtual minion. Blizzard, if you're listening to this, which I highly doubt you are, but I'd love it if you were. You made a bad mistake there. You'll be able to deal 9 damage to me. Oh, wait, he's probably got a card up his sleeve. If you're listening to this, Blizzard, like I was saying, make a plushie of these guys. I would love to buy a plushie for these guys, and I am dead. Yep. Please let this run out of time before he gets... No! 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 Just add salt to the wound. I think that was a pretty good game. 41 damage to enemy heroes. Okay, so yeah. That's Hearthstone, ladies and gentlemen. This is a quick look. I guess also a first look, because this is a beta. So yeah. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what this game looks like outside of beta, and hopefully I'm assuming you're going to keep all your cards, especially considering one of the promo cards, seeing this card. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that you get get to keep all your cards that you get from this, especially since I just spent $10 opening packs. I mean, I better keep the cards I got. That's a beta game where you actually pay for stuff. Though technically it is testing their store, so yeah. Look at this. So yeah. I haven't unlocked the arena. I think you need to unlock every hero, and as you may have noticed, I'm having a bit of a hard time with the warrior. I might try with my Leerbach deck and see how that works. But yeah. This may end up being like Team Fortress 2 and Binding of Isaac, where I just come back to this every now and then, just do a Let's Play just whenever I feel like it. It's kind of something to just not give a crap about, but for the time being, I think I'm just gonna keep this as a first look. Real quick, just to kind of be a little thorough, go ahead and show off the options. There you go, all the options. Well, that's cool. I'll enable challenging nearby players and friends lists. Okay, I think I can do that. Let's look at the cinematic real quick before we end things off here.
It is said that wars are only won upon the anvil of honor.
Others believe victory requires strategy and a mastery of power.
War is deception. A game played best from the shadows.
Only strength and raw power can assure total dominance.
But of course, you could forget all that. And just have fun! Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft.
So yeah, whenever you play the game for the first time, that cinematic plays. So yeah, this has been a quick look at Hearthstone, and yeah, there's not much else I can say about this. I kind of got everything I want to say, and even though this is like a 56-minute episode, wow, yeah, you know, so much for being quick looks, right? So much for being quick videos, right? At least it's something I can get out quickly, I guess. Maybe that's what a quick look would be. So yeah. I guess with all that said, I'll see you guys later.